So when I started my first private practice, after having worked in hospitals and agencies for years, I was so excited. Finally, I was going to be able to treat my clients the way I wanted to, with love and respect and compassion, and I wasn't going to let anything interfere with my relationship with them. That relationship was therapeutic. I considered it sacred. I hold it dear to this day. And the last thing I was going to let get in the way of my work with a client was money. Turns out that was a mistake, a really big one. In a moment, I'm going to tell you why. Stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Wendy Pitts Reeves, and I'm a longtime practicing psychotherapist and a private practice coach. I work with healers across the country who run all different kinds of businesses and who want to develop a practice that is as ideal for them and healthy and strong and good as it is for their clients. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Share it with a colleague if you know someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe to the channel. That would really help me get this information to more people who need it, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. So why was it a mistake for me to think that I didn't want money to interfere in my relationship with a client? How can that possibly be a problem? Well, it was a mistake because what I didn't know, because no one taught me, was that money is a factor in your relationship with your clients, whether you want it to be or not. In fact, like everything else between you and a client, it is a therapeutic issue. Money becomes a therapeutic issue when you are undercharging, because the way you price your services, that's a reflection of your sense of self, your self-esteem, your self-respect. And how we handle that is how we model self-respect for our clients, or not. Money becomes a therapeutic issue if you, let's say you have healthy pricing that accurately reflects the value of the work that you do, but you talk about it with an apology, with guilt, with hesitation. Because when you're doing that, y'all, you are minimizing the value of the work that your clients are doing. When they choose to invest in themselves by working with you, when they pay good money for good help, they are making a powerful decision that says that they are worth it. And when you minimize that with an apology or a shrug or a shrink, you're dissing them and the power of that decision. Don't do that. I know you don't mean to, but that's what's happening. Don't do that. Money becomes a therapeutic issue when we don't even look at our numbers, or when we avoid those awkward conversations that we sometimes have to have with a client about payment. Speaking from personal experience here, y'all, when I found myself avoiding those conversations, which I did a lot, what I was doing was making my discomfort my client's discomfort. Because I guarantee you they were thinking about it, whether we were talking about it or not. So what do? How do you avoid making this a problem? And how do you treat money like a healthy aspect of your relationship with your clients? Well, you treat it like you do anything else in this relationship. That is, with clear communication, healthy boundaries, and clean energy. When you communicate your policies, your expectations around how payment works in your practice, and you communicate it on the front end, straight out, everybody knows where they stand, everybody knows what to expect, everybody knows what the rules of the game are. That's lovely. When you enforce those expectations and those policies with healthy boundaries, you are teaching your clients that you can be trusted, that you mean what you say. You are showing up. You are practicing leadership. And that's going to make them feel more comfortable, safer. Even when they don't always like what you have to say, they will trust you more. When you come to this conversation with clean energy, meaning knowing that you are coming from a place of service, that you are providing real quality, that this is a healthy and fair exchange of value. There's no ick. There's nothing hanging on to this. There's no sticky goo that's going to impact this relationship. It's all clean. It's all good. It's lovely. And you will notice it. Your clients will feel it. And your transactions, that business part of your relationship, will go so much better, so much smoother. It won't be an issue at all. Now, if this is hard for you, if this is a little tricky for you, I have some good news for you. And that is, I've created a place, a safe place, where we come together as a small group of colleagues to talk about this stuff. A place where we come together with support, with encouragement, and without judgment. If you'd like to know more about that, check out the link below and come join the Ideal Practice community. It's a small Facebook community that I've created that's private just for healers. And inside the community, every week I host a live conversation called the Ideal Practice Cafe, where we talk about exactly this kind of thing and so much more. I would love to have you there. You'll find links to all of that below. So this week, I encourage you to pay attention to how you handle the money conversation with your clients or anything related to that topic at all. Treat it as a therapeutic issue like everything else, and you're going to be fine. And so will they. Thanks, everyone. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.